Barry Allen. I am the fastest man alive.
Good evening everybody, how are you all doing? I hope having a good week so far. So today is Wednesday the... Oh my god, I've actually just forgotten. Sorry, it's Wednesday the 4th of February. We're 4 days into February now, ladies and gentlemen. Scary. Before you know it, it'll be the end of February. And then March, then April, then May, June, July. Anyway, skip that. Last night's flash, titled Crazy For You, Season 1. Episode 12. Pretty good episode. Did you see the ending? The ending actually scared me a little bit. It really did scare me. I won't spoil it for anybody, but that was intense. This episode sees the introduction of another integral or important character in the Flash universe, Linda Park, ladies and gentlemen, and she meets Barry when Barry is out on a night out with Caitlin Snow, who, by the way, was looking hot in her little black dress, may I say. She gets drunk. Obviously, Barry can't get drunk, but she gets drunk, calls Barry over to have a karaoke, and given that Grant Gustin used to be on Glee, so therefore he can sing, he can sing. So it was pretty interesting. That's how Linda meets Barry. We find out later on that Linda actually works at the Central City Picture News, which is also where Iris works as well. There was a world colliding meeting between Linda and Iris. That was quite interesting. You definitely saw the green-eyed monster in Iris's eyes, I tell you, when she saw Linda and Barry. So that was interesting. The villain in this episode is a lady by the name of Shauna, nickname, or codename rather, Peekaboo. She has the ability to teleport, but she has to see where she's going. Okay, that comes into play later on. But I was quite intrigued the way that she first appeared on in the episode, and she breaks her boyfriend out of jail, and it all sort of goes on from there. But it's quite interesting seeing a teleporter. I can't remember the last time I actually watched a TV show where we saw a teleporter. I'm trying to remember the last TV show that I watched that had a teleporter, and it might have been Smallville, may have been No Ordinary Family. But I'm trying to figure that one out. But yeah, no, seriously. We also got to know a bit more about Firestorm, aka Ronnie Raymond and Dr. Martin Steen, and Harley Rathaway, aka Pied Piper, who's been coaxing and basically still being the dick that he is towards Cisco. He actually plays Cisco, and Cisco, I can't believe he did what he did. I was not happy about what Cisco did, and I kept telling myself, Cisco, watch your back, be careful. At one point I actually thought he had the upper hand against Harley, but then it all fell apart for him, and yeah, let's just say that even though he confessed to the rest of the team, to Harrison and Barry and Caitlin, who by the way was nursing a hangover at this point, he did, he obviously felt guilty, but Caitlin forgave him, in the end, and so she was okay with it, because he confessed what really happened to Ronnie. Regarding the particle accelerator, as we remember back, I think it was episode 2 was when we first saw Ronnie Raymond. So that was very nice. That was courageous of him. He's been holding that secret for quite a while now, and he's finally been able to let it out. So sort of like a guilt-free conscience has been released from him, which is good. What else? I'm just trying to wrap my brain. It's so late tonight, I'm sorry. I didn't even go to the gym, I've been that tired. Oh my god. What else? Barry got to see his dad, which I thought was very good, because of what happened at Iron Heights regarding Shauna and her boyfriend Clay, who she broke out of, Joe did something very commendable. He arranged for Henry and Barry to see each other face to face, not through the glass and everything. But then something happens to Henry later on in prison, and then when Barry finds out who did it, he makes him pay the price. But it was good to see that father-son time between Henry and Barry, and Barry needed that. He needed that more than anything right now. You know, he misses his dad. You know, yes, he can go and see his dad at prison, but on this occasion, you know, they're actually now more face to face. And the unique thing about it is that towards the end, obviously, Henry is telling Barry what he would say to the Flash if he ever got to meet him, or if he saved Barry, as Barry was asking, you know, what would you say to the Flash if he found out he saved me, kind of thing. And he would say that he's a hero, and that, you know, his dad's proud of him. And, you know, you can just see it in Barry's eyes that whilst his dad doesn't know he is the Flash, as far as Barry's concerned, everything that his dad is saying that he would say to the Flash, he's effectively saying it to Barry. And that gives Barry an overwhelming sense of pride. And you can see it in his eyes when he's with his dad there. And it really is just a really nice touch. And I thought that was very nice. A little bit of sentiment and emotion happening there as well. Obviously, Iris is still worried about her job. Because obviously they only hired her to write about the Flash, but so far she hasn't been able to come up with anything. But then eventually the Flash does sort of give her a hand, in a sense. And then Iris goes and does something that we didn't expect. She takes a picture of the Flash. Now, considering how fast that guy can move, okay, I'm surprised he was actually able to get a good, clear picture of him. Okay, yet in Smallville, no one was able to get a clear picture of Clark running at full speed, at super speed, sorry. Not even Henry James Olsen. So, yeah, figure that one out. Okay, anyway, yeah, Irish West manages it perfectly fine. Wow. Anyway, so, yeah, no, as I say, I really enjoyed this episode, and as I say, it was really good to see the other side of Caitlin Snow. You know, we've all been used to her just being closed up and a bit tense and worried about Ronnie and everything like that. Whereas tonight, or last night rather, she was herself. She was actually happy. She was out and about. She was enjoying herself. She was having fun and everything like that. And there was even the part where when Barry was taking her back to her apartment, and she's undressing herself in front of Barry, pissed as a fart. Barry's thinking, whoops, I've got to turn around for this. She says, lend me a hand. What does he do? Super speeds, change her into her pyjamas. And there's even a point of where Caitlin's like, did you get a peek? Because it's okay if you got a peek, because you deserve a peek for all the good that you've been doing. And Barry's thinking, yeah, no, that's not what I'm thinking here either, to be honest. That's not what I'm in it for. But that's good, you know, that's a good friend. You know, the friendship between Caitlin and Barry, I mean, I think that's the first time that they've actually socialised properly together. And for Caitlin to have that interaction with Barry, it shows that she's now been able to open herself up a bit more, and, you know, try and be comfortable around people that she, you know, that she works with, obviously. She is comfortable around Barry and Caitlin and Cisco and Harrison, but, you know, that's more like at Star Labs or outside of Star Labs. It's definitely she kind of keeps herself to herself, kind of thing. But yeah, it was good to see her, you know, finally let her hair down, which is what she did. So that was good. Anyway, I'm going to leave it there. Next week's episode should be interesting. I've actually forgotten what the hell it's titled already. The Nuclear Man. That's it. There we go. Can't wait. Anyway, thank you all very much for watching. Don't forget, Arrow is on later on tonight on the CW. I won't be watching it live myself, so I'll catch it tomorrow, and we'll be reviewing that. But Oliver returns to Starling City. The Arrow is back, ladies and gentlemen. Can't wait to see how that unfolds. So that should be pretty cool. Looking forward to it. Anyway, that's it from me. Thank you all very much for watching. See you all very soon. Bye.